So I've just turned up in Ironbridge, so I'm going to walk from Ironbridge down to Bridge North, a couple of episodes, and it's going to be an enjoyable walk. The golf course on the right heading to Bridge North. So I've been here for a while. About 5-6 years ago I fished a peg this set. It is on my channel, and so the river, it's about just under a metre, coloured, and not long to the start of the river fishing season, which I can't wait. So let's go down the town onto the bridge. 10:30, and it's going to be a nice day. Highs of 23. It's going to be excellent, so it's going to be quite busy. So it's time to get off the beaten track and head downstream. It is going to be a bit of a mixed bag, left bank and right bank. There's a few bridges I want to cross, so I'm going to head down on the left hand bank, then I'm going to cross over the bridge at Coalport, then probably go down the right hand bank and then cross over. So it's going to be a little bit of a mix, left and right. So plenty to explore, so let's crack on. Yeah, you get a lot more tourists here than some of the other places. It's well famous Ironbridge, so you get a few mixed here. You've got some fishing platforms over the other side. Easy access. They've made their own steps and a little platform. Lovely time of the year with the green on the trees in spring. Coming up to the bridge now, we're just going to go round this corner and you see it to the right. And quite a few people here already.
Yeah.
Flags are up for the King's coronation we had last week. Just coming up to the bridge. Just been painted a good few years ago now to the colour we have now. Last time it was a light blue colour, but I do like this colour, like a maroon red. It does look very nice, especially with the greens of spring. This bridge was cast at Coalport. Sturdy bit of kit. Fishing tackle terms for a new reel or rod. Solid bit of kit, that is. heading downstream now on the left hand bank, just leaving the famous Ironbridge. So we're going to go downstream and have a look at the scenery, the river, the lovely cottages, buildings, and there's loads to see down here. So it's going to be quite nice. Hello. So yeah, so it's going to be quite nice. Some houses here with private gardens. So a little through path heading downstream and to the tar tunnel. There's just loads of pretty little things to see and the scenery. So I think this is the last time you're gonna just see the Ironbridge. So I'm just gonna go up some steps now. So it's a bit of a up and down mixed. I don't know where it's gonna take me. I've not actually travelled. Well, I know this area quite well. Coalport, Tar Tunnel. There's a few spots that I've not seen. Jackfield Rapids. I've been over them years ago in the raft race. That was excellent. Never actually walked past it down. I've been as far as Coalport. Not fished down here that much, but it's going to be interesting. And certain parts, a blast from the past, because I used to actually work down here doing maintenance on the houses long time ago. Right, back on the main road now. So yeah, stop me back on the main road. So these are the ruins of Bedlam furnaces, built in the 17th century. So just have a quick scoot around, and there's some stairs to go up. So let's have a butcher's. Certainly old, a long time ago, and just left as ruins. You can see the River Severn, bit of turbulent water there, but so I've made a pathway round them. It's all fenced off obviously, but we can have a quick look. Yeah, so different things to explore, which I certainly haven't had a good mooch around here for quite a while. Just a quick divert. We're good to go in and have a closer butcher's, but and back onto the road and carry on downstream. An old Banks's sign, the bird in hand. I don't know if that's open. It don't look like it, but looks like quite new though, or painted on the outside. I'm not sure. So just coming up to the Robin Hood Inn pub, and to the right we've got the first bridge upstream of Coalport. So yeah, I'm going to cross that and continue on down on the right hand bank. So it's a bit of a mixed bag. cross this bridge, go down, heading towards the bridge at Coalport. So I might cross that and have a look outside the tar tunnel. You used to be able to pay a couple of quid, put an order on, go down the tar tunnel to the end. So, first bridge. Cross over. When you look at the signposts, you've got Jackfield's Tar Museum, Guest Days, the Black Swan, the Boat House, you've got Half Moon to the right, obviously Ironbridge Pipe Museum. So a lot of history in this place. The old British telephone box, that's a very rare sight these days. Normally them found in gardens, ain't they? But this one's still in. It looks as though it still works. Yeah, look at that. Still works. Now that is unusual. That is very unusual, especially where I'm from the Midlands. But yeah, they're still about when you come to places like this. And the post box, matching red.
Or ring around, is it not to do?
So another little road, not got by the river yet, but some lovely little hedgerows coming up. So I think I'll walk on the right hand side so I can see them coming. And I'll get to the river very shortly and have a good you know, look. This rough round here, they've nicked his wheels. But you had to. Quite a pleasant little village. Some nice little houses. One for sale there. Well kept grass gardens. That's more like it. Another pub, the Black Swan. Lovely looking pub. Got some nice benches so you can sit out here by the river. And some rapids there. I like Jackfield rapids. I'm not sure. I'm not sure where exactly they am. Obviously in Jackfield, but I think I'm a bit further down the main ones. I'll just have a quick look on my maps. I'm a bit out of sync where they're at, but so it narrows in there, and you've got all rocks. So it could be. I'll just take Moses on down and just have a look at Google Maps. Well, I don't think I'm in Jackfield's yet. This is just coming up to Coalport. So further down Coalport. The train shouldn't be It shouldn't be due anytime soon, so I should be alright for a 15-minute rest, something like that. But if I hear the siren, I'll have to move quite quickly because I don't want to be brown toast. Just really is a pretty traditional English town. Absolutely beautiful. The buildings, the trees, the shrubs. It's just again, I know I've said it before, but the place on the middle seven is just absolutely beautiful. I mean, look at the buildings, Jackfield Tile Museum. Really well kept. Oh, I'm missing cat from Jackfield. Oh, I hope he's found. But you know, yeah, reminds me of Dad's Army, the local village. Or the Vicar of Dibley, the local parish hall. And these gates, they remind me of porridge, obviously made of wood, but Norman Stanley Fletcher, you've been sentenced for years at the start of it. I'm going a lot off topic today, but it's just an enjoyable walk, to be honest. And we will get back by the river soon. But it's just so much that's interesting me. Just off it today. He's just absolutely fantastic. Right, there's a map. There we are. Jackfield, the museum. There we are. Jackfield, the museum. Going to head on down to Coalport, the tar tunnel. It fits in a lot with the steam train stations down here. The windows and the feel of the place, the old buildings, same turn of the century style. The kilns, look at that. The kilns factory was completed in 1874. There's 4 updraft bottle kilns. You can quickly read that if you're interested. But I love abandoned buildings, and I watch a lot of on YouTube where they go to abandoned places that have not been touched for years. I mean, this is a museum, so you can expect it, but it's just really fantastic, some of the places they explore, and abandoned towns and villages. Want to mention Pripyat, Chernobyl, just absolutely amazing. Maybe one day I'll see an abandoned town myself, but look at that. What, the old factories? So this is my little bit of urban exploring. Probably the only Anyway, I'm the nearest I'm going to get going around the museum. But nah, never say never. Look at this, an old church. But with a bit of traditional brickwork. And then you got the Town Museum just at the back. You got some of the old writing on it. I don't know if you can see the used to have. Is that an old air raid shelter? It is, ain't it? Anyone knows? You tell me. I'm the top of one, but and the river is just to the left of us, so I'm on the right bank heading to Coalport. So let's get back on track. A lot of private land now with the houses backing onto the river, so it's a bit secluded. So I'm just walking on the road, so we're back now. Coming down the path, back by the river, continue on down, and then the bridge. When I get to the bridge in Coalport, there's a pub by it. I might cross over there and then continue down there. But it's just a case of trying to walk on the side where there's the most to see. Jackfield. Stabilising, it is, yeah, sorry, yeah. Jackfield, stabilising a landslide to prevent a River 7 blockage. Quite narrow that is, yeah. So that's Jackfield Rapids, which I've never actually walked past, only years ago, like I says, on the raft race. Bit like a park area. Some boulders there, probably still close to it. You duck. I can imagine when it's the river's up, it's very quite dangerous not to be certainly going near the water. The two rivers where I've seen people paddling in it is the River Wye in the summer. When it's low, you get every man and his dog down there. There's kids in the river by the town on Ross and Wye's kids, there's families all in the river playing football in it. It's really low. Then you got the canoeists and the dogs, you got everyone down there. And then the next one you see the River Raven. You get a few on certain spots swimming in that one as well, because it's nice and steady and safe to a degree. River 7, not so much, but you do have a few areas. So it's 11:30, and wonder how busy this is going to get later with people relaxing, sitting by the river, having a nice pint. That river there is clear. It looks coloured, but that bit there is clear. You can see the rocks, probably about half a foot up, a foot. So it's certainly a lovely walk. I don't think I'm going to get that far today, so it's just there's been a bit to see. Just going to have a refresher and carry on down. But lovely. Yesterday was nice. Today, first few days of the year with the hotter weather that we've had, and might be long till we're back on that river fishing. Can't wait to get a few barbel out. The last video I've done was at Arley. Might fish down there a few times this season. Allows to go at left bank and right bank. A few different places as well, and a few more regular places. So, but it's all nice, it's all relaxing, and it's all enjoyable. Bit of a wooded area, bushy area, and out we come. Just like the different terrain down here, you're passing pretty little villages, bit of a museum. You just go through there, back onto a gravelly path. You can hear the river to the left of me, bit of some water coming out of a pipe. Another building to the right of me. Not sure what that building is, but I'll try and find out in a minute. It's a traditional old looking building. The windows at the top. If the windows was any smaller and bars on, it'd pass for an old style prison, wouldn't it, that? So I'm going to have a mooch around and see what's going on over there. An old style chute, ain't it? Made of wood and the steel on the end. Certainly a big building that goes right the way up there. May. This tickled me, and I can understand why they do it for, but it's just a good excuse if you don't want to cut the grass for us, ain't it? I'm doing a no mow May. That's why it's not been cut. So if you don't fancy cutting the grass, lads, just say it's no mow May. I'm going down the pub. And then when it's June, you could do it June, no May, June, or July, or August. But no, it's for the wildlife and that, yeah. Gives it a rest and lets the insects and that carry on the cycle of life. For boating, I'm at the second bridge. I'll just show you in a minute, but another lovely pub by the river. For boating, there's the second bridge. So yeah, I'll be going over there and exploring over there. So fantastic. I'll just go downstream a bit and just show you a bit down here before we cross over the bridge. But yeah. There's so much to see, and just little pockets of beauty and houses and just picturesque postcard pictures everywhere. And going back into the sort of the tree area again, and then you got the standard footpath through the trees. Reminds me of last year when I'd done Coalport. I walked from Bewley to Coalport, and you had those hanging trees, and springtime, April, May, and we've had a lot of rain this year in April. May it's looking a bit more promising, the sun's coming out, hopefully it starts drying off. The grass has just been growing horrendous this month with the conditions and the rain. It's it's mow unless you're doing a no mow May, but it certainly has come up a lot, the grass. So yeah, over the bridge and take a look at the other side. Coalport Bridge. You got the tar tunnel just round there, some goldfish. Pretty little bit of water. You see the sign, the tar tunnel over there. So I'll walk on down. Hello, mate. Let's have a look at the entrance to the tar tunnel. I think just around there. It's a bit strange because many years ago I used to fit kitchens around the Telford area, and that house there on the corner was one of the areas that I fitted a kitchen back in 2004 onwards. I wonder if it's the same original kitchen that I fitted. Just brought back a few memories, hasn't it? Working around here, doing the kitchens. Part of it where the wagons used to come down. Look at that. Yeah, so An interesting walk to say the least. Oh, car comes. This is the way to the tar tunnel down these steps. I don't know if it's still open. Be interested to see if it is. But, pay so much and you used to be able to go down the tar tunnel to see the bitumen at the end, where they used to get the bitumen out the ground, and then that railway that you just seen. Transport it off. Welcome to the tar tunnel 2023, yeah. Monday, Friday, guided tours, yeah. Turn you round, show you the not open today by the looks of it. But the tar tunnel. Opening times Friday the 10th of April, Monday the 10th of April. And then so it's back open July, April, May, June, July. And that's the little door where you go down through into the tar tunnel, or you go through reception. I can't remember that. A little garden bench, nicely cut grass. So that's the tar tunnel. Tar. I've got a feeling it's going to be pretty busy this afternoon. It's just 2 minutes after 12 o'clock and there's a few people about, dog walkers, cyclists, a few canoes I've seen on the river. Old traditional bus stop. Cyclist. Yeah, so the old bus stop. Another old building. Let's have a look. Forgive me if I'm not clued up on some of the buildings, but it is it is just a walk. But I'll try and show you. Old-fashioned windows. Look, they've been preserved over the years. Seen a few old factories round by me, but them windows have just been put through, broken, and that. Oh, the little floating duck house. Yeah, part of the tar tunnel, I think it is. Coalport China Museum, because I know it's the Coalport China Museum because it says there on the post. Yeah, I've only been around here quite a lot, but not actually. I've done a walk from Ironbridge to Bridgenorth, so it's really interesting and a lot to see. So we're in the Coalport China Museum, tar tunnel, heading downstream. Well, that's a nice car. I think it electric Porsche tide can. There we are, back to the river. We am, just a reminder, we am on the left bank. So if I can just reset and go back to the river. A bit inaccessible to it at the moment, but should hopefully find a few pegs further downstream. Let's just see if I can get down here. Bit of a beach area there. So yeah, I mean, over the years doing these walks, it just shows I've always done them this time of the year, April, May into June, and then the river season starts, and it's gave me interest over the years just to see how nice it is this time of year with spring. Well, everywhere, but places like this, it's just scenery and the bloom and the plants and the shrubs coming out all on display, and it just starts giving you the appetite to fish. It can be a bit too hot in June, July when river conditions, but you do have that. And then if it's comes the autumn, sometimes it's in flood, and it can be a bit difficult to say the least. But you catch it on those days and make some good memories. It never fails you to. It never fails you. You'll always have a good day on the bank of the river. Bit of forestry work there going on, so we're heading back downstream now, heading away from the China Museum. See another building on the left with a bit of a tin roof and cow sheds style. An old building on the right that's been preserved and looked after. Still the old windows in, painted, glass cleaned. That one window put through. As opposed to some places around some areas. Old-fashioned door. Old lock. You know, these places have been here for years, and you know, looked after, and I mean, obviously them showing the age, but you know, they're well looked after, and they just look beautiful from the modern buildings that you see. Another pub coming up, the Brewery Inn. Nice pub to come and have a meal by the river, same as the other pubs. Nice bit of a car park here. Right opposite the airport. Brewery Inn. Should be going back down by the river now. Look at that for a view. Back by the river. Quite pacey. Nice greenery on both sides. The sun's coming out a bit more now, it's warming up a bit more, and looks like it's going to be a really good afternoon. Some turbulent water. some more grass now to walk on through the trees. Wow, Coalport Bridge, and then we've got another pub for Woodbridge Inn. Oh, fantastic. And there was a little beer garden there. The River Severn pacing through. Very, again, very picturesque. Third bridge. And this is Coalport Bridge. So I think I'm going to end it there for this session. So join me again for the next couple of walks down into Bridge North, sorry, where I'll pass the golf course, have a look at some of the pegs there which I've never fished. So that'd be interesting to pass there and have a scoot around there and maybe fish it in the new season. So I'm just going to have a quick walk around there, and I'll see you in the next one. I just love the smell of wild garlic. Oh, can it get any better than this? Oh, I can't wait to the next walk. Hiya mate, alright.